Hi, I'm Phillip. I'm manager here in the Munich office. I've been with Bain now for 6 years. Consulting was always interesting because all the topics that are being done in consulting are pretty cutting edge, and I always wanted to be sort of at the forefront of a lot of these topics, be it digital, be it advanced analytics and things like that. So I started off, after my bachelor's degree, I started off as a junior associate consultant and did that for 1 year. After that, I took a leave for 1 year and went to London, to the London School of Economics, and did a master in management and strategy. It's a 1-year program. After that, I came back, started off as then a regular associate consultant, did that for roughly 2 years, I believe. Then I went out and took a so-called experience leave and did an externship for over half a year. I went to a big European soccer club, actually. I'm a huge soccer fan, and helped that soccer club establish an e-commerce platform in China. And after that finished, I came back as a consultant and then went through the ranks of case team leader and now manager. I started off at Bain and just wanted to learn a lot of things, so I did tons of cases from financial services to industrial goods and so on. But then after about a year, I figured out that my sweet spot is probably tech and also digital analytics. And back then, the biggest push was coming from the telecommunications industry. So I did a lot of telecommunications projects back then. And then after I came back out of my leave, there was a huge rush in consumer goods and retail. And since then, I've been working a lot in that industry. And right now, and it's probably also one of the most exciting projects I've been on, I'm working now for a global sporting goods company, one of the biggest brands out there, and we're helping them set up an entire new analytics and capability. And it's very exciting, huge international project. I'm flying to the US next week and flying to China in 2 weeks after that. So it doesn't get much more global than that. My goal is, as a manager, and I tell my teams, is make sure that you build the capabilities with our clients together. And what I'll do is I'll really sit my associate next to a client and let them work together as a pair to make sure that in the end, when we leave after a few months, that client is capable of doing it going forward. And if you think about it, I mean, that's also our business, is we need to rely on long-term client relationships. So in the end, I have maximum incentive to make sure that in the end, we achieve full impact and full happiness for the client, and that in going forward, that we can help them build something else.